If you want to have the best gaming experience, then make sure your gaming keyboard is up to par. A bad input will only lead to frustrating moments from victory. So, just like a wireless mouse or gaming headset, finding the best gaming keyboard can literally be the difference between winning and losing. To win at any level, from casual gaming sessions with friends on the weekends, all the way up to competing against world-class players in tournaments, and competitions can be difficult without a top-tier keyboard. Whether you have a budget PC or a high-end gaming rig, it is essential to get good quality peripherals. Opting for a premium gaming keyboard brings guaranteed quality from some of the most reputable manufacturers. After hours of research and after taking experts' advice, we have listed the 5 best gaming keyboards to help you choose the one that suits you perfectly. The links for the products mentioned in the video are in the description below. You can also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, pickadvisor.com. Let's get right into our top picks. Number 5. ROCCAT Vulcan Pro. If you're someone that games and does everything else on the same rig, then this is certainly a winner in the size and layout department. The build quality alone is a treat. With a frame made from aircraft-grade aluminum, the caps are ABS double injected so they'll essentially never wear out, and the switches are guaranteed for 100 million keystrokes. As far as being a good keyboard for gaming, you get a choice of a red linear switch, which is quiet and smooth, with low actuation point of 1.4mm. If you prefer some tactile feedback and a bit of a click, then you can go for the brown tactile switch. This has 1.8mm actuation point. Obviously, the red switches are more efficient and faster at gaming because of the lower actuation, but the real-world difference is negligible. Go with what feels best for you. Like several competitors, these switches are optomechanical, in that they feel mechanical and have all the benefits, but also use optical light for faster response time. Other features include dedicated media buttons such as volume, wheel, and play, forward and backward buttons. And it wouldn't be a modern gaming keyboard without some RGB lighting. Here you get the patented IMO Intelligent Lighting Engine. This has the ability to automatically sync with other compatible devices so your whole gaming room is on the same page. Overall, we really like the ROCCAT Vulcan Pro. If you want to save a bit of cash with a lesser known brand, this is it. One of the best budget mechanical keyboard options available. Number 4. SteelSeries Apex Pro. You've heard of hot swappable keyboards where you can easily swap out the switches in case you want to try something new, but SteelSeries have taken an entirely different approach with the Apex Pro. They call it the biggest leap in mechanical keyboards since the invention of the mechanical switch, and while that's a claim that's incredibly bold, they do serve up some neat features with this board. The most eye-catching ones are the OmniPoint switches. They have a very low response time when compared to the more traditional switches, but the kicker here is that you can adjust their sensitivity. Of course, you can't change them and make them tactile or anything, but you can tweak the actuation point for each individual key, meaning that you can have your movement keys activate at the slightest touch while having more important stuff require a lot more force actuate. This could be a game changer for people who have a habit of fat fingering important buttons. And if you're someone who gets caught accidentally reloading in the middle of a firefight, then this is a great option for you to consider. Aside from the OmniPoints, it's also a nice keyboard in general. You get dedicated media controls, gorgeous RGB lighting, a magnetic wrist rest, and an OLED smart display that you can utilize to display all sort of in-game stat. This sturdy and reliable board has pretty smooth switches. Number 3. Razer Huntsman Elite. A Razer mechanical keyboard, the Huntsman Elite's name alone suggests something special. This is one of the fastest and top-rated gaming keyboards on the market. Its lighting quickness comes from its high-quality mechanical keys. Razer calls these optomechanical. They combine with the company's patented lighting to give you that RGB keyboard that you didn't know you needed. The lighting goes all around the edges of the keyboard and the wrist rest, as well as behind every key. It is Razer, so it's safe to say that it's the most advanced RGB gaming keyboard available. It lets the color follow your typing like a wave, can be set to one shade or a pulsing pattern. Plus, you can even choose a color for each individual key. This is all programmable from easy-to-use software. Razer has gone for a frameless design which makes this the smallest and sleekest keyboard the firm has made to date. The meat of the device is housed by anodized aluminum, giving it that premium feel. Everything is excellently laid out and it has a good group of media keys at the top. These include things like volume, mute, play, rewind, and fast forward. Razer also cleverly uses the slides to act as indicators. As for the wrist rest, there's no denying that it's comfortable and gives support. Unlike traditional mechanical keyboards that use an electrical circuit to process a command when the key is pressed, the Huntsman Elite uses light. So you have one of the fastest mechanical keyboards available. This equates to 45 grams of pressure, 3.5mm of distance, and 1.5mm actuation point. So whether you're gaming or typing, you feel in control and quicker than ever before. Overall, this is the fastest RGB mechanical gaming keyboard you can buy and the best Razer keyboard as well. If it meets your budget, we say go for it. Number 2. Corsair K100. Lighting is all the rage right now when it comes to gaming, and one of the best RGB keyboards in the market is the K100 RGB. This Corsair mechanical keyboard is of optical variety, which means it uses light and digital sensors as part of the mechanical process. The Corsair K100 RGB is a full-size keyboard with a host of customization options that make it useful for a variety of gaming genres. The Corsair uses proprietary OPX switches that are supposed to reduce bouncing. The K100 RGB has dedicated media keys located above the number pad. We found the volume roller's actions to be smooth with low resistance. There are 6 dedicated macro keys as well, conveniently located located along the left perimeter of the keyboard. Adding a bit of flair to the unit are customizable perimeter lights that create an underglow effect that we thought was pretty cool. The keyboard also includes extra keycaps for commonly used keys and a puller. The unit sports full N key rollover with a 100% anti-ghosting, a built-in USB port, USB pass-through, and a braided 6-foot cable. Last but certainly not least, it is the super easy to use IQ software that efficiently aids the users in programming profiles, macros, and lighting. The K100's lighting options are endless. You can have per key lighting, permanently, or pulsing as you type. This goes along with 44 other zones of lighting across the keyboard and all 3 edges minus the palm rest side. While this option is certainly in contention for the best RGB mechanical keyboard, the price won't be for everyone. These are arguably the best Corsair keyboards available. Number 1. Logitech G915 TKL. True gaming keyboards have traditionally been wired because there is less input lag and there is no chance for signal interference. There are a number of wireless gaming keyboards, however, that perform well for that price tag. One of those is the G915 TKL from the ever-trusted Logitech. This time around, Logitech has kept things simple and low profile, focusing on function and not flash. At 36.9cm wide, it might even be considered a compact gaming keyboard. Indeed, it's almost 10cm smaller than the regular G915. It also lost its right-hand numpad and some macro functionality, though you can easily set up macros with the F1 to F12 keys. You really aren't missing too much. You also get deep dedicated media buttons at the top, including play, pause, rewind, fast, forward, and mute. This is accompanied by a nice metal volume roller. Performance-wise, you were surprised by its wireless capability. Simply plug the dongle into an available USB port. Its Lightspeed technology will then maintain a strong signal and lag-free experience. As long as nothing is blocking it, you'll get 1 millisecond of latency, which is up there with a lot of wired competitors. You can switch the signal over to Bluetooth if you prefer, but Lightspeed is most certainly the strongest option if response time is important to you. Another thing the G915 has managed to keep up with that's usually reserved for wired keyboards is RGB lighting. Each key has its own LED, and even when this is turned on, battery life is up to 40 hours. That's an impressive feat, and you can go for even longer if you turn the lighting off. It uses Logitech LightSync technology, which means 16.8 million possible colors and intuitive software to manage your lighting profiles. The mechanical keys are also a pleasure to press, and you can choose which type you prefer. GL Clicky, giving you a traditional mechanical click sound and some tactile feedback. GL Tactile, giving you a noticeable bump when pressed. GL Linear, a smooth, almost silent key press, ideal if you've been searching for quiet gaming keyboards. If you like wireless keyboard gaming because it's tidier for your desk, or you sit further away, this is one of the best gaming keyboards for you. It's also arguably the best Logitech keyboard for gaming currently. Your keyboard will determine the amount of pain you receive, but with keyboards for gaming, this pain might sniff away. These kinds of keyboards are specifically designed devices that help you get stability while playing your favorite game. They come with ergonomic keycaps and an intriguing RGB backlight technology to help you with the gaming setup. There are so many options available with a plethora of switch types, features, and sizes to pick from. It can be a difficult process to choose the right one for your needs. You also have the additional choice of having customized per key RGB lighting and macro and media keys on the more premium gaming keyboards. However, getting the best gaming keyboard is quite challenging when you have plenty of models available on the market with a decent design and innovative features. All the products mentioned above are a perfect blend of versatility and innovation, providing the users the best-in-class experience. Choose wisely which products suits you the best and will fulfill all your requirements. Let us know in the comments which model works for you the best and why. Thank you for watching the video, and that is all for this one. If you find this video helpful in any way, give a huge thumbs up, stay tuned for the upcoming videos by subscribing to our channel. See you guys in the next one.